Hi, my name's Annalie Almaris.
And I'm Kayla Dargay. We're seniors at Olentangy Liberty High School, and for our actual research project, we decided to research school supplies in underprivileged schools.
Our original plan was to research teens and the effects of underage drinking.
After an idea from Miss Chris here at Liberty, we decided to research the school supplies.
Okay. Our plan for our research project was to research children who are not as fortunate as their classmates to afford school supplies for the school year.
We chose this issue because poverty issues in a child's life can hinder their true learning capabilities. We initially contacted Nicole Knowlton of Volunteers of America of Greater Ohio, Gina Palmer of the Kids in Need Foundation, and Catherine Longenecker, who we were referred to by Emily Kress, who suggested the topic of school supplies.
Gina Palmer then referred us to Penny Hawk of the Kids in Need Foundation, a national network that provides supplies to students across the country.
Another person we talked to was Jean Griffith of Welcome Warehouse. She's the executive director. Another person we talked to was Hillary Kappa, the administrative assistant of Neighborhood Services Incorporated, with their back-to-school program that provides backpacks and school supplies to local students in grades kindergarten through 12th grade at the start of each school year in Columbus, Ohio.
We also talked to Deborah Sager, Fund Development Manager of Kranzza Classrooms. Deborah Sager explained that Kranzza Classrooms in Dayton, Ohio is a teacher resource center that opens the door in 2009 to 8 pilot schools.
Through February 29, 2016, they have distributed nearly $9.3 million in supplies to teachers that work in 83 schools over their 11,000 shopping visits.
It is known as a free store for teachers, meaning they can shop for items that can have been donated and don't have to worry about funds to pay for the items.
Their mission is to collect and distribute school supplies at no cost to teachers of students in need in the greater Dayton, Ohio area. Kranzza Classrooms impacts 27,000 students. Teachers have shared with them that when their students have essential tools to complete their schoolwork, their grades improve, their self-confidence and self-esteem increases, they take pride in their work and gain a love for learning because they are at a level playing field with other students.
The average teacher spends between $500 to $1,000 of their own money each year to purchase school supplies, said by Deborah Sager.
Kranzza Classrooms works to healthy situations where teachers end up paying a fortune to help their students succeed. The purpose of Kranzza Classrooms is to enhance the readiness to learn of all students that are served by providing school supplies that are essential to academic success.
In 2015, Neighborhood Services Incorporated provided 417 backpacks filled with supplies to local students.
Based on the sources that we talked to, some of the most common school supplies that are needed include crayons, markers, colored pencils, paper, notebooks, and folders. This is what Y.Run donated to us. Mostly just paper and folders, and we have lots of notebooks. It was a really successful drive at the elementary school, even though it was discouraged by the principal.
Our next place where we started our school drive was at Liberty Middle School, and we got some notebooks, pencils, and some Post-it notes. And a lot of people in the grades donated some school supplies, which was nice.
Students of Heights Middle School donated paper and notebooks.
Okay.
We also created a survey, and this survey was taken by over 100 people. These people include parents, teachers, and students. The first question of our survey is, do you believe having adequate supplies helps kids do well in schools? Out of our responses, 88 people said yes, 7 said no, and 5 were unsure.
Do you believe you were or are based on the school supplies available to you? And the results were 1, significantly less prepared compared to others, which was 1%. And number 2 was slightly less prepared compared to their peers, and that was 3%. And number 3 was same level as their peers, which was 50%. And number 4 was slightly more prepared compared to their peers, which was 33%. And fifth question was significantly more percent prepared compared to peers, which was 13%.
Question number 3 was, where do you or your children get most of your or their school supplies? Out of our responses, 8 people said they got their supplies at school. 1 said through a supply drive. 83 people said through Staples, Target, or other places that are similar to that. 30 people reused from the previous year, and the other responses include Walmart and a website online or IHOP.
Was, have you ever been involved in a school drive? And yes, as a volunteer, 9%. Yes, I needed school supplies for myself or my children, 8%. Or yes, I donated supplies to the cause, 35%. Or no, 54%.
Question number 5. Are you aware of programs that are made to aid students who do not have the supplies they need? 60% said yes and 40% said.
The question is, do you believe as a majority students are prepared for school? Yes, all students are prepared, 4%. Yes, I think most students are prepared, 21%. I think it's a mix of students who are prepared and unprepared, 66%. No, I don't think most students are prepared, 8%. Or no, students are not prepared, 1%.
Next question is, would you be willing to donate to children in need? 2 people skipped this question. 66 people said yes, 10% said no, 25% were unsure, and 19% left their contact information.
Next one is, what do you believe is the biggest problem students face today? Lack of school supplies, 4%. Stress/emotions, 57%. Peer pressure, 12%. Body image and self-confidence, 12%. And other, 15%.
What do you think teachers should do more of to help their students' learning? 3% said provide supplies to them. 32% said provide emotional support. 8% said act as a counselor. 44% said a better learning environment. And 12% said.
Is, what would you do if a student is in need or asks for your help? Help them, 82%. Tell them to find help elsewhere, 4%. Not sure, 11%, and other, 3%.
Our project was successful because we ended up being able to donate a lot of supplies, and we plan to collect and donate all the supplies to the Tom Fennessy/Mike Hardin Back to School project in August. My plan is to go and help out there. And what's your plan?
My plan is also to help out.
And do more school supply drives in the future to help raise supplies for underprivileged students in our privileged schools. Our project could have been more successful if we had started this project a little bit earlier and gotten the word out sooner so that more people were aware and more supplies could have been donated. We also think this project could have been better if we did this at the beginning of the school year, actually, because more people have like leftover supplies that they're not going to need for the school year, instead of at the end where they're just kind of trying to get rid of everything. And it's kind of like, okay.
It is very helpful because it could bring more awareness to kids in need, and by getting the word out there that kids are in poverty and need more help for school, and these school supply drives are a great way of helping boost their confidence in school and helping them learn more. The way more people can help is by volunteering at donations and by donating to these school drives to help these kids in need.
We actually really liked this project, even though it was a lot of work, because it helped us gain more appreciation to kids who are struggling to gain the supplies they need to succeed. And we would love to continue doing this kind of work in the future and help more people out.